Hello, this is Joseph Scarborough, and yesterday I was cleaning out the junk drawer of my dresser, and I happened to dig up this ancient artifact. This is the old PrimeStar remote. See, you can see right there, PrimeStar. Yeah, and gosh, this thing is almost as old as I am, and for those of you who don't remember, or for the youngins out there who don't even know, back in the day, and this is the 1990s, PrimeStar was like is like both direct TV and Dish Network of its day. Yeah, it was a satellite TV service. As I said, this was way back when, and you see dishes today, and they're pretty much, maybe about the size of an electric fan, and they put them on roofs and everything. Well, back in the day of PrimeStar, the dishes were ginormous. I'm trying to think of a comparison I can make that wouldn't sound like a total exaggeration. Uh, I would say that the dishes were, I guess, maybe the size of a dinner table, a round dinner table that could sit a family of four. It was that big, and they had to cement them into the ground. But yeah, as I said, PrimeStar was a satellite TV service back in the day, and actually, it was pretty cool, I guess. I remember we had it maybe 3 years, I guess, in the mid late 90s. I was just a kid at the time, and but it was one of those things where the cons outweighed the pros, and if you as you know, with satellite services, you lose your signal in certain conditions, like bad weather or something, the picture would go out. I actually remember as a kid a number of summer days where, summer thunderstorms would blow through, and there went the picture. So those would be the days I would flip over and play Nintendo or something. But anyway, yeah, I found this PrimeStar remote, and it doesn't look like much, compared to remotes today, but I remember way back when this was actually state of the art, and it was really cool. As a kid, I was really excited by all these different colored buttons it had, and get in a little closer on that. As you can see, yeah, here we go. It had all these different colored buttons, and as you'll see, they have different categories on them, like cable and satellite providers do today. Back then, what this was is they would package the channels according to, these various different categories. And what this did was, just to give you an example, say if I wanted to watch Cartoon Network, because as a kid I watched a lot of Cartoon Network, I would push this orange family button, and I'm pretty sure it was orange for Nickelodeon, but I press the family button, and what it would do was it would take you to the first channel in that family package. And I would just then, scroll to find Cartoon Network or whatever other channel I wanted to watch. It was a bit of a shortcut, as opposed to, just pushing in the channel number and going to it. As I recall, I think maybe PrimeStar's number for Cartoon Network was maybe 91, I think. I'm not sure. I just know with Comcast or Xfinity or whatever they want to call themselves now, it's 49. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, that's what these different colored buttons do. You just press them, and it would take you to the first channel of whatever was in that specific package of channels. And like I said, you could just scroll through there and find the specific channel that you wanted. So like say you wanted to watch movies, that would probably take you to maybe the first HBO or Stars or whatever was in that specific package. And of course, you know, you got your sports, and we had Spanish channels. I remember we had a Spanish Cartoon Network, and I actually taped an episode of Cow and Chicken, and I still have that tape. Actually, it was the ugliest weenie episode in Spanish, and my gosh, those voices are hilarious. I know John Kay complains about the voices on Cow and Chicken. Not that I minded the voices, because Charlie Adler was like really a genius of the 90s as far as voice actors go. But the voices for the Spanish dub of Cow and Chicken, I mean, they were just hilarious. And if you ever get a chance to maybe look on YouTube and see some Spanish Cow and Chicken clips, I actually think the ugliest weenie episode in Spanish is on YouTube, so you might want to check it out. It's hilarious. So yeah, like I said, this is what we had way back when. And as I said, we did have PrimeStar for maybe 3 years, and as I said, eventually the cons just kept outweighing the pros. So we got rid of it and went with Comcast instead, and still have it to this day. And I guess it really didn't matter, because as I understand it, I think maybe a year or two after we ditched PrimeStar went under. I don't remember if they went out of business or if somebody bought them out or what. But yeah, anyway, as I said, you know, just from my memory, PrimeStar in general, it was an okay service. Like I said, the picture always going out under certain conditions was certainly a con that drove us to go with cable instead. But yeah, and as I said, I evidently I'm still holding on to this remote. I don't even know what I can do with it. It does still work, by the way. As a matter of fact, it takes 4 AAA batteries, and I happen to have some AAAs lying around, so I put them in. And as it turns out, it still works. I mean, this thing is like 20 years old, and it still works. I don't have anything to use it for, obviously, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just hold on to it. I don't know, maybe use it as a prop in a production or something, or it'd probably make a colorful paperweight. I don't even know. But anyway, this is the old PrimeStar remote. So, yeah, I don't even know why I'm doing this video, but thanks for watching anyway.